Tanner here, and welcome back to something completely new to the channel. In this video I'll show you how I made a new, naturalistic setup for my brother's tricolor burrowing scorpion. This is by no means intended to be a care guide for the scorpion, just a setup video. So, without any delay, let's get right into the build. To start, I got a standard 10-gallon aquarium and some egg crate light diffuser. Using wire cutters, I then cut out a section of egg crate that could fit into the aquarium. What I'm making here is an egg crate structure similar to a false bottom. Afterward, I cut out two sections near the front of the aquarium. These will be used as access points for the scorpion to go underground. From there, I determined how tall I wanted the structure to be. Using the wire cutters, I proceeded to cut out a few more pieces of egg crate. With all of the pieces sized accordingly, I used some zip ties to attach all of the pieces together. Then I got a roll of cocoa fiber liner and cut a few strips with a pair of scissors. Using some more zip ties, the cocoa fiber liner was then attached to the sides and underside of the egg crate structure. Next, I placed the structure into the aquarium and turned it on its side. Using a China marker, I then marked the underside of the aquarium. From there, I got a sheet of fiberglass window screen mesh and attached it to the top of the egg crate using some more zip ties. After getting it properly attached, I snipped off the excess zip ties and trimmed down the mesh. With the false bottom structure now complete, I grabbed a bag of Zoo Med excavator clay and dumped it into a bucket. Then I poured in a few cups of clean water and kneaded it into the clay until it became a consistent mixture. Next, I got a few slabs of sandstone and began setting up the tank. Using the guides on the bottom of the tank, I layered up some clay and stones. Initially, I wanted this area to be visible so that you could actually observe the scorpion in its burrows. However, as I went through the build, it just didn't work out how I planned. Had I done this build differently, I would have just skipped the egg crate portion and filled the tank completely with excavator clay. Then I attached some of the clay to the cocoa fiber liner on the egg crate. Again, at this point, I still wanted this portion of the setup to be visible. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted the time to make this look nice. Next, I placed the false bottom into the enclosure. Using clay and stones, I then scaped the left opening to make it look like a hole going down into the ground. At this point, I realized that the way that I made the false bottom wasn't going to work with the side exposed. Poor planning on my part, but I decided just to fill the side in with some clay instead of redoing the whole setup. Then I repeated the same process on the right side of the setup. I started transitioning into the land area of the tank using more clay and stones. Then, using a few pieces of cork bark, I got a general idea of where I wanted them placed. With a good idea of where I wanted them, I built up a few mounds of clay. Next, I started putting some substrate into the setup. Here I'm using my typical ABG mix, which is generally used for tropical setups, but with the absence of water, it will actually dry out pretty quickly and will be quite suitable for this setup. Plus, this is the same substrate that my brother is currently using for the scorpion, so it's already accustomed to it. Then Then I put the cork bark into position and dumped some substrate into the burrows. Afterward, I used a fan brush to make the openings look a little nicer. That said, the scorpion is definitely going to rescape this to its own design, so I'm not being too particular with it.
Finally.
Next, I put down a thin layer of dry cocoa fiber just to make things look a little more airy. Then I added a thin layer of leaf litter and other botanicals to help make this tank look more natural and to make a home for our cleanup crew. Afterward, I topped everything off with a thin layer of sand. Like the cocoa fiber, this is mainly just to help create a more naturalistic look. To finalize the aesthetic, I got some fake plants and added them to the setup. Originally, I didn't want to add plants at all, but I'm really glad that I did. Also, since this isn't my personal setup, I kept it simple with some fake plants. Then I added the water dish and filled it up with some water. Of course, we gotta add some springtails to make this setup bioactive. Finally, I taped some black paper on the back of the aquarium. Now let's add the scorpion and enjoy.
It's barely started. That's the 20%. What's up?
Put it in rest mode, it goes faster. You hear me?
How'd I do that?
You hold down the middle button, not the middle button, but that one, you go to power, you go to rest mode. It'll download in like 20 minutes. It should.
Hey everyone, Tanner here, and welcome to a little project that I've been working on for quite a while. In this video I'll show you how I made a nano riparium scape completely from scratch. Let's get started. We'll begin by building a 0.8 gallon glass aquarium, which is the whole reason that this project even exists. I have a bunch of offcuts of 1/8 inch thick glass that I needed to use for something, so I decided to build a nano aquarium with some of it. As you can see, I already pre-cut the pieces to the appropriate sizes and sanded the edges. Anyways, after doing all of that, I went and cleaned the pieces of glass with rubbing alcohol.
What's a riparium?
This will clear the glass of any dirt, debris, and oil which would otherwise make a less than optimal surface for the silicone later on. With the glass all cleaned up, I went and taped the interior of the panes of glass using masking tape. The tape will allow me to make a cleaner bead of silicone in just a moment. I should also mention that this part normally isn't that difficult, but everything becomes much harder at such a small scale. From there, I got a tube of GE Silicone 1. This is 100% pure silicone with no additives. It's completely safe to use for aquariums, making it a great DIY alternative to what's typically sold as aquarium-grade silicone. I prepped the silicone for use, and then applied it to the outside edges of 2 panes of glass. These will be the interior panes or the front and back of the aquarium. After doing so, I set a tile on my work table so that I could have a flat, even surface to attach the panes of glass together. From there, I held one of the panes with silicone in place and then lightly pressed one of the other panes into the silicone. Since these pieces of glass are so small, the silicone is tacky enough to hold them together without issue. I then proceeded to attach the other pieces in the same fashion.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Jeff. Today, our focus will be sealing the exterior of our home with GE branded sealants. Today, we'll be working on our outdoor window and door. So we'll be using GE branded Silicone 2 Plus window and door sealant.
Why is it so dark?
This silicone sealant is 100% waterproof, freeze-proof, and sunproof, which means this product can withstand both cold and warm temperatures and is not affected by UV rays. It is also 30-minute rain ready and has a 10-year product protection against stain-causing mildew and mold growth. This product is 100% waterproof, but it's not paintable.
Before we begin our project, we'll need the following: sealant, caulk gun, mineral spirits, soap and water, painter's knife, caulk smoothing tool, and gloves.
Make sure you remove any old sealant from your work area. Typically, it needs to be cut, scraped, or chipped away. Use a utility knife or painter's multi-tool to do so. Then thoroughly clean the area with water and wipe away any excess water. Using the spout cutter that is built into your caulk gun, cut the nozzle into at an angle to the desired bead size. Use the seal punch to pierce the inner seal located inside the tube. Note, only silicone products require you to pierce the seal.
Hold the gun at an angle, then squeeze with even and consistent pressure to control the rate at which the sealant leaves the tube.
Then, within 2 to 5 minutes of finishing, use your glove finger or tool to smooth the sealant into the joint. Make sure that before the sealant cures, you wipe away all excess sealant on the surface of your work area with a dampened and disposable washcloth. This is when you'll need the mineral spirits to wipe away excess sealant.
Our GE Silicone 2 Plus sealants can also be used for roofing, brick, masonry, or concrete.
If you want to seal your metal roofing or siding, the Silicone 2 Plus metal sealant is for you. See you next time, and remember, GE branded sealants are the confident choice for your project needs.
Once all of the pieces were together, I adjusted everything to make sure it was even. Next, I ran a bead of silicone along the bottom pane of glass. Then I firmly placed the top portion of the aquarium onto the silicone bead. Afterward, the aquarium was transferred back onto the tile. A bar clamp was then lightly attached to either end of the aquarium. I'm simply using these to help hold the aquarium together while the silicone cures and while I'm working in it. As such, I went around and made sure that the aquarium was nice and square, adjusting when necessary. Now that we got the aquarium all squared up, a bead of silicone was applied to the interior seams of the aquarium. With an appropriate bead of silicone in place, I smoothed it out with my finger. Lastly, I removed off the masking tape and allowed the silicone to cure for a solid 24 hours. Once the silicone was fully cured, the clamps could be removed. To finalize the aquarium, I used a razor scraper to remove any excess silicone or mistakes that occurred during construction. Lastly, I cleaned the glass with some rubbing alcohol and let the alcohol completely gas off. I did a test fill to confirm that the aquarium held water, and it did. I'll be the first to say that this is not a factory quality build, but it's pretty decent for a day project from scrap materials.
Are you looking for a new fence for your home or property? Then now is the time to get a full quote for your...
Now that the aquarium is built, let's set it up. I'm not using much for this project, but what I have should make a pretty neat build. First off, I have a few holy stones, otherwise known as Odin stones or hag stones. These are really cool because, as their name implies, they're full of holes. This will be a fairly simple scape, so I think the detail in these stones will help add interest to the overall aesthetic. Next up, I've got a dwarf horsetail. This plant is pretty unique and will be perfect for the aesthetic that I have in mind. It won't get very large and loves to grow near water, so it's also a perfect choice for a riparian type setup. To get the plant ready for use, I gently squeezed the planter so that the dirt would loosen up and the plant could be easily removed. Then I gently combed through the root structure so that the base of the plant would take up less space in the aquarium. From there, I gave the plant a quick rinse in lukewarm water to remove excess debris and loosen the root structure even further. Before moving forward with the build, I wanted to test the placement of everything to see how I could best fill in the space. With a better idea of how I was going to proceed, I removed these items and turned the aquarium on its side. I did this so that a white background could be attached. Normally I use a darker color, but I think white will go better with the overall aesthetic that I have in mind. Now we can scape the tank for real. For substrate, I'm using some Eco Complete. This isn't being used for any particular reason other than it's what I had lying around the house. First I added a few scoops into the aquarium. Then I moved it around with the fan brush until it was ready for the horsetail. Afterward, the horsetail went into its designated spot and the substrate was moved accordingly. Next I added a few of the stones. The plan is to use them as a transition into the water, almost like the edge of a pond or a riverbank. The placement of these was actually really easy compared to other scapes you've seen me do, because they just kind of fit in place. With the two largest stones situated, I moved any excess substrate to the back, and then added a few accent stones. In my mind, this design also had to incorporate some wood. I didn't have much to work with that was suitable for something this small, but I did find some scrap spiderwood which was perfect for this scape. Once I got these worked into the scape, another stone was added into the background. At this point, I knew that I could work with the hardscape, so I proceeded to superglue the spiderwood into place. I knew they weren't going to sink as is, and I didn't feel like going through the trouble to boil 2 twigs, so glue was the best option at the time. From there I added a few spoonfuls of Eco Complete and worked it into the design. The stone was then returned to the background. Let's let's add some substrate to the foreground. For this one, I'm using very fine gravel or really coarse sand depending on how you look at it. Anyways, it was added to the aquarium's foreground a spoonful at a time.
This is the ZoomEd Rapids LED Skull Waterfall, and we did receive this from ZoomEd as a review product, and yeah, we're going to be unboxing this. Let's get it started. So when you open this, you'll have the waterfall surrounded by bubble wrap. Oh, that's nice. And what else is in here is, I assume, this is a plug. Does have waterproof LEDs, and right out of the box this looks really nice. So let's get this rubber band out so we can see. So if you slide out this little door, there's more bubble wrap. Yes, it is. It's just a filler. In there is the pump, would be down here, and this is just a little cover. This is where the power cords come out. They wrap around through here. So this just slides in like this. Nice and easy, and then it's hidden. So it looks like the water starts to come out from here, and it looks like there's some sort of filter. And yeah, so this will come down here, and then it'll go right in there. So this waterfall is good for almost all kinds of tropical animals, any animal that needs a humid environment, as the waterfall has moving water which helps get humidity into the air. Some good animals to use this with are almost all kinds of geckos, crested geckos, green anoles, Pac-Man frogs, red-eyed crocodile skinks, giant Madagascar day geckos, any kind of chameleons, any kind of gecko that needs humidity, or any kind of lizard that needs humidity. So they can also drink from this, so it helps promote their natural drinking habitat, or their habits, because the water's flowing, and most reptiles prefer to drink from flowing water rather than still water. So you want to plug it in, and yeah, sure. Okay, so it's very simple to fill it up. You just pour some water into the fall, just using a pitcher or whatever. So you should fill it up before you run the pump, because if you run the pump dry, it could damage the pump. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. So we have two plugs. One of them plugs into a small adapter, just like that, and then this gets plugged into the wall, which turns on the lights. And then we have the actual power plug, which turns on the waterfall. Wow, that's nice. Let's see if Rex likes it. Yep, he likes it. The gecko seems to like it. Since it's all self-contained, it won't flood all of the coconut fibers. So I also do this. This is a good option if you don't have a Hydro Balls layer. Now, if you do have a Hydro Balls layer, which you can get from ZoomEd, ZoomEd's Hydro Balls, I recommend them. If you have a Hydro Balls layer, you can get the ZoomEd Naturalistic Terrarium Waterfall Kit, which can also create a similar effect to this, but instead of using a self-contained waterfall, it flows into a layer of Hydro Balls with water. And this is the medium size, and there is a small and large size too. this is the medium size, large.
While doing so, I moved it around the scape using my paintbrush. Eventually there was enough sand that I could add the accent stones back to the foreground to finalize the scape. Now we can finally bring this to life with some moss. I have several types of moss here, including fern moss, 2 types of badge moss, some haircap moss, a bit of liverwort, sphagnum moss, thread moss, and lastly jogger moss. Now let's get to planting. I started in the back with the sphagnum moss. This will grow taller than the other mosses, so it's best suited as a background plant. A substantial patch of fern moss was then added to the right side. From there I accented with various patches of other mosses that were shown earlier. Then, the larger patch of badge moss was added to the back right. Next up I've got some Suppository tongue, which is essentially a type of liverwort. The more moisture this plant gets, the better it will do. So I planted this in areas that will be completely submerged by water. I'm also using it as a way to better transition into the water area. Then I got a few sections of Anubias non petite. Although this is typically sold as an aquatic plant, it's not a true aquatic plant and will actually grow really well out of water given enough moisture. Anyways, I planted these as transition elements as well, but they will be primarily immersed. Lastly, we've got a few segments of oak leaf creeping fig. This vining plant has really small leaves, which will add a ton of texture to the setup. If you haven't figured it out by now, the aesthetic is all about contrast created by the texture of different plants working
What do you mean? I'm on.
We were just getting off.
I invited you.
Now let's add the water.
When?
To avoid ruining the
A little bit
design,
ago.
I'm simply spraying the tank down until it's filled up with enough water.
You're done with
This is
it.
actually pretty easy because the
You're
tank
done?
is so small.
I'm gonna get off, but we're only gonna play a couple
Lastly, we
games.
need to light this setup.
You hear
To
me?
do so, I'm simply using this
Yeah.
little
It's up to you,
LED
kid.
light
Because
from
I've
my
been playing for a while.
Now let's add the water. To avoid ruining the design, I'm simply spraying the tank down until it's filled up with enough water. This is actually pretty easy because the tank is so small. Lastly, we need to light this setup. To do so, I'm simply using this little LED light from IKEA.
Yo,
What's up?
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, what happened?
hello.
Yo, you can't hear me?
Yo,
What?
your mic's not in.
Alright, hold on.
I can hear myself all over you. That's crazy. It's very good. Yeah.
And there you have it, my new Nano Riparian. I'm sure it could be considered many other things, but I'm going to call it a Riparian. Personally, I think that it turned out really well, and I can't wait to see it all grown in. Assuming that it does last long term, I think you'll be surprised by how it will look once the moss grows in. On that, I should mention that I'm going to have to keep this container covered while the
Wherever the little
plants acclimate
circle's
to
at.
their new environment. All of these plants are either grown in really humid environments or underwater, so as is, you're really not going to appreciate the open air.
Hello?
What do you think about this project? Do you like how it
Can you hear
turned
me?
out? Let me
Yeah,
know
what's
what
up?
you think down in the comments.
Yeah.
If you did
Yeah, I
like
can hear
this,
you.
Take a moment and give me
Oh,
a
you can hear
thumbs
Mike,
up.
dude?
Greatly appreciate it. If you want
Oh
to
my
see
God.
more projects like this and similar content, then consider subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss out on the next project.
Trying to,
Thank you
but
so
I
much
don't want to
for
be on the
watching.
mic.
I hope you all enjoyed this presentation, and I'll see you in the next one.
That better?
They're known as Marty's Miracles.
You can hear me now?
Dogs sentenced to death.
I wanted the PlayStation camera to work, but it was just not working right.
Marty Goldstein.
One of the greatest cases I ever had is a Rottweiler.
Where'd you guys drop?
He was given
Always?
less than 24 hours.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another aquarium video. In today's video, we're going to rescape this 90-gallon behind me. Now, to get it to this point, I had to do a few things. I redid the stand, which I'll show you guys later on in the video. I also resealed the aquarium. Now, when I did that, I had to take all of the media out of the filter and I put it into my sump under my other aquarium. And all of the sand I put into a bucket with an air stone and some tank water to keep the beneficial bacteria in the sand alive the best I could. And I also scrubbed all of the driftwood to remove out.
I didn't know I had mats. Start with 150 or what?
I number one. We got me.
Is that you?
We got number three. We got
Who's shooting at me?
Number four. We got
Was that Crystal?
number five. We got number six. We got sheep.
Honk.
What's going on? Why am I wet? What's going on? Why am I wet? Hey, hey, hit a motherfucker.
You know that? Did you hear about what's happening though? Yeah, they already banned it in China. You know why the U.S. has a problem with it, right? Because people are able to gift and make other people rich without U.S. control or taxes.
Jay.
For 30, but you mind me, this will fuck you up good.
No, because they're gifts. I believe it's up to 75,000 a year, but I'm not sure. That's the last I heard about something like that. That you can receive that much as gifts before having to get taxed or something like that. But it's a tax loophole. That's why the government wants to have a say so. Holy crap, bro. There's all kinds of cuties on TikTok, though. Cuties on TikTok.
If you like TikTok, then you'll love TikTok Live. What are you waiting for?
No,
Sign up today.
dude, you gotta be 18 years old.
18 and up, push screw.
to open an account on TikTok. Yeah, you do. There ain't no kids on TikTok. How many kids do you know on TikTok without their parents' permission? Well, maybe they open accounts up without parents' permission, but the ones I'm looking at, bro, are freaking women.
Shut the fuck up. Listen, I just need a baguette and a brioche. We don't have either of those.
You need to be 18 years of age, right, for TikTok? Yeah, you do. There's an age requirement to open an account. What the hell? Why are we playing? What are we playing, dude? What game mode is this? This is Rumble?
If you call shotgun to reserve a seat in the front of the car, what do you shout if you want to sit in the back? Rosa Parks.
Wow.
So,
He buckshotted me, bro.
Doing the air horn in the mouth gives you a deep voice thing, so I figured if he had a high voice and I have a low voice, I would try it and see if it works on me. So here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try this again.
And Google is being sued and accused of tracking millions of users while in private browsing mode. The lawsuit is seeking at least $5 billion.
Introducing the newest member to Octane Pegasus is Voidus43. He is our OG member, and he will be our tournament player and our creative warrior, and he is goated. And most importantly, he is goated.
Look at this view, guys. Not my fat, juicy ass. This fucking beat.
Then why don't you actually point the camera at the beach? Where else am I gonna look at if you're pointing the camera?
What? How'd you know that? That I was dead. You said dead? Oh, no, I'm not. Shut up. Stop. 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 But tell her dad I said what's up. Yeah, you wanna play around, bruh? What? There's nothing wrong with being gay, bro. I'm not gay, but there's nothing wrong. Stop. You don't know what you're talking about. Not a lot of people are cool with that fact, bro.
Hey, it's Ryan from the gym. Hey, bro, how's it going? What are you up to now? Yeah, Tillman. I usually do the class workouts with you. Hey, man. Oh, what are you doing tonight? Oh, cool. Hey, I had a question for you. I saw you come to the gym.
Wow,
with
somebody
this,
hit me out there.
Pretty cute redhead girl, and I was just wondering if you knew if she was single or not. Oh, damn, man, that sucks. Oh man, you fucking scored.
Normie!
What's going on,
Kyle,
Julia?
what's up,
It is
man?
Wednesday, my dude.
It sure is,
So,
dude.
what do you get for lunch?
Cookies today, Kyle.
Cookies again?
I'm that boy. Epic
Epic bra moment.
Yeah. What you get, Kyle? What you get?
I got freaking vegetables again.
Ooh.
Big oof.
Red,
Well,
that's
maybe
in
after
the
we're done
chat.
eating, we could play some Smash Bros on your Nintendo Switch.
I am a psychotic bitch, and I'm crying because you left me on red. You don't think I feel bad? I fucking don't. I hate my friends. Oh wait, I
talking to
don't
me?
fucking have any because I pushed everyone away.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Ooh, I got sniped, bro. Like bad.
Down and wobble wobble up. Mommy booted up. She get down and gobble.
You know what they say about people that talk about people that are gay? You stupid.
Hey, we got the action challenge. Shot with me, 30 points, 10 pink. Alright, number 1, you got
She gonna turn you gay, watch.
Number 2, we got E. Number 3, we got E. Number 4, we got B. Number 5, we got.
I need a sniper gun, bro. We're going island to island. Wow, this guy with his minigun. Inferior alligator behavior. What? Stop.
What's going on? Why am I wet? What's going on? Why am I wet?
Hey, hit a motherfucker with a wombo combo. He never coming back up.
Looking for LED lighting? Hit the premium color changing light for your room. Only at Stardust LED.
I got him for 97, bro.
10% off your order.
Like, as soon as I landed this thing, I sucked. The what?
Jay.
Ready up.
Birdie, would you mind, nigga? This will fuck you up good.
What? Yo, mama. I'm returning to the lobby. It's not letting me return to the lobby. There it goes. Who?
You probably avoided your pain right now. I'm trying to do. You got me going insane right now.
Hey, this message is for the clitoris. Me and all my homies looking for you. Where you at, motherfucker? And when we find you, it's gonna be on site. On site!
Okay. Okay, not ready up. Where my teeth go? What? 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 I don't know why. I'm looking for my teeth now. They're here somewhere. I found Karimi.
Number 4, we got B. Number 5, we got. Number 6, we got G.
Where'd my teeth go? Oh, here they are. Found them. Me?
What's going on? Why am I wet? What's going on? Why am I wet? Hey, hey, hit a motherfucker with a wombo combo. He never coming back up.
Looking for LED lighting? Get the premium color changing light for your room. Only at Stardust LED. Use the code below and get 10% off your order today.
Jay!
Why do I keep on picking up fireflies without wanting to? Shut up, you stupid.
Quick, Thirst, would you mind, nigga? This will fuck you up good.
There's an upgrade bench in here. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
If you like TikTok, then you'll love TikTok Live. What are you waiting for? Sign up today.
Well, 2018 and
What are you waiting for, Ralph? I should have 2 live feeds. I don't know what's going on here. Did it pause? There was an upgrade bench right there. I didn't even need to spawn it. Just for fun. I want to see how it worked. I'm lagging. Why didn't I pick up that sub? You stupid. You yellow flagged me. You yellow flagged me. Yes, you did. You yellow flagged me on YouTube, bro. We're talking about gay. Because I'm checking my monetization on my live feed. It went yellow. Obviously, because we're talking about gays. I know. I didn't say you did, but that's why they yellow flagged. I'm pretty sure of it. That's the only thing we said that was. No, my live feeds don't get yellow flagged like that. They get yellow flagged once you say something. If you say something on live, there's certain words that'll make the yellow flag. It's not. It doesn't mean they blocked my thing. It means that I'm gonna get less money. Certain advertisers don't want that kind of stuff. In other words. So if you talk about gays, you say bad words, you do certain things, they yellow flag it. I think there needs to be a platform that is just for certain audiences like that. Or they should have YouTube Kids. I think they do. No. Wasn't me. Why can't I see anything, bro? Oh my god. Didn't I just tell you? It's kind of stupid though that they do just for something like that. See what I mean? Shut the freak up, bro. What? Oh my god. I'm already yellow flagged. You can pretty much say anything you want now. It just means I'm gonna get paid less if I make money. Just for this one stream. If I was to end the stream right now and then start a new one, it probably wouldn't do that. It'd go back to green. But the minute that we say something stupid, you know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody, bro. Stop. I didn't even land it. Oh, come on. Oh, you got help. He got freaking help. could have went my mats too, bro. I didn't have any. Give me your ammo, cuz. Kill that kid with the minigun, thought he was going off. Jesus. This kid came back and got me. What was his name? Shut up. That's funny. Oh my god. Ah, he had a good machine gun, bruh. I'm alright. You asking me? Damn, I'm out. Yeah. Gotcha. I was actually kind of sick. Who the hell is on me, bro? Okay. Somebody sniped this kid. Where's it coming from? How many kills you got, bruh? Yeah, we got this. I wasn't shooting you down. I was shooting at the guy that was next to you, but you killed him. I wasn't shooting you down. You said on me, so I decided to fire. Yo, I need to catch a sniper on this thing, cause gotcha. Shut up. Interior outlet. Who is that? Rosie? What? What up, cuz? I don't say it like that though. I say, what's up, cuz? When it he okay, my kid. Who is you? Yeah, my stream is pretty. What? Well, I mean, I caught you that one time wearing unicorns and rainbows, so. Yeah, but why would you do it in your closet, bro? Like. No, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. Keep that kind of. Keep that stuff to yourself, bro. Were you a victim, bro? Were you a victim? Oh, for real? Okay, what was the point? No balls, 1v1. No, she didn't. She ain't got the guts, bro. What? I got stuck in that little corner, bro. I got this kid who was trying to open up this care package, bro. He wasn't even able to do it.
I got this kid who's been open up the care package, bro. He wasn't even able to do it.
Yeah, I heard you. I was just in a battle, bro. Give me a second. Let's see if I can catch this fool. I'm over water, kid. You suck. Haha, suicide, bruh. Took 3 of us to kill him, though. Oh, come on. Interior crocodile alligator.
Quarter ounce, yeah. Mom, 2018 in that push Corona. To the quarter ounce, yeah.
Welcome to the Red Bang. We sell bread, we sell loaves. We got bread on deck.
Took the kill, bruh.
Toasted. No, shut the fuck up. Listen, I just need a baguette and a brioche. We don't have either of those.
Wow, I got took from behind.
So, I saw a video of someone doing the air horn in the mouth.
Wow, I'm getting laid out at Salty.
He had a high voice and I have a low voice. I'm gonna try it and see if it works on me. So here we go.
Shut up, you bro. You're gonna yellow me again.
Oh my god. Let's try this again.
I'm going with y'all, bro. I need the teamwork.
And Google is being sued and accused of tracking millions of users while in private browsing mode. The lawsuit is seeking at least 5
Oh, stop. What? I just landed.
This is for this 40. He is our OG member, and he will be our tournament player and our creative warrior, and he is goated. And most importantly, he is goated.
Look at this view, guys. Not my fat
Damn.
ass in this fucking beat.
Okay, Red.
What else am I gonna look at if you're pointing the finger at it?
Introducing the newest member.
Yo, you can't check my live stream, huh?
He is our OG member, and he will be our tournament player and our creative warrior.
Yeah.
And he is goated. And most importantly, he is goated.
Because I was just gonna tell you, that is not a little kid. No, to forget it's over your head. What? Nani? I saw that, bro.
Something traumatic happened that changed my life, so...
Oh, I got sniped, bro. Alright, I'm going shotgun. Lazy, bro. Ooh, I almost went shotgun Blazy, bruh. Block gun Blazy.
Very ugly, no kiss for him. Oh my God, so handsome.
Hey man, how's it going?
Get off. Wow. I'm getting more shotguns with my shotgun. I mean, I'm getting more kills with my shotgun than I did with How many kills you got, Ralph? You wish. I got no match, bro. Captain America just got me. I got no mats, bruh.
Black Lives Matter. So all cops are bad. Back to Black Lives Matter. Oh,
Did you?
Blocked by white privilege.
No, very much I did not. What are you talking about? Not me. Wrong bitch.
I had 7 eliminations. Did you really? Damn.
I want to know if I showed up.
Wait, what?
Alright. Take it easy. Take it easy. Alright. Take it easy.
Suicide doesn't end in depression, it just passes it to someone else. Wait, what?
We really need to raise the lifeguard requirements. Can
Shut up, stupid.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Alright.
Oh, that's what it says? Oh no, that's my stream. It just passes it to someone else. I found out my Roblox girlfriend is my stepdad. That's a new meme or what?
Oh shoot, the Lakers are on.
The NBA and NBPA are planning to let players change the last name on their jerseys to a statement on social justice.
Oh, blocked by white privilege.
No. Very
Every
much I
white
did
girl
not.
with rich
What
parents
are you
has that
talking
ugly
about?
white dog
Not
that
me.
has brown
Wrong bitch.
crust on its eyes.
That it's finally me and you and you and
That's
me
kind of funny.
discuss, and your friends
Because it did.
So all cops are bad. Back to Black Lives Matter. Oh, blocked by white privilege.
No, very much I did not. What are you talking about? Not me. Wrong bitch.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and me, just us and your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do.
I want to know, if I showed up to our dates wearing this, what would you do?
For one, me, you, never happening. I'm way too out of your league.
She like, Papi, I told you. I'm like, baby, I ain't normal. Overnight. 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 Overnight.
What? Why'd you leave this big pot right here?
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
There's a big pot right in the way you. That thing kind of loud.
Remember, guys, if you don't sin a little bit, Jesus died for nothing.
That's dark. Did you hear that? It's a little dark. She told her kids, remember guys, if you don't sin a little bit, you just died for nothing.
You see the ball. You see the sack. Ball sack. Oh, don't leave me. Oh, don't leave me. Oh, no. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Oh.
Anybody else got that one friend that you hang out with every single fucking day? I mean, you hang out with them 24/7 and you get pissed off when they go and hang out with somebody else? Well, yeah, this bitch is fucking leaving me to go to a party, leaving me on fucking 4th of July, you fucking duck, you fucking pussy clappers, bitch. You know what? You're fucking no better than Judas. Judas betrayed Jesus. Judas betrayed Jesus. You're Judas and I'm Jesus and you're fucking betraying me.
Okay. He just kept going.
You go get fucking corona. You go get fucking corona. Because at the moment, I'm so pissed off right now. You know, I'm gonna expose you. Last year, you were a fucking Android user. You were a fucking Android user last year. You fucking duck. Yeah, you go to that party and go get fucking corona. I'm 18. Hey, 18. Come on. No, do it. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh my God! Oh my God! Ethan! I just hit the ball.
Go to market. Go to market.
gunshots outside. Oh, they're fireworks? Oh, I thought it was a gun. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Cool. Well, they say if you moan when a firework goes off, they can't hear you moan.
Gotta go shotgun blazy, bruh. Need that ammo, bruh. Oh.
Hey, we got the action challenge. Start with them dirty promos 10. Alright, number 1, we got Bean. Number 2, we got Number 3, we got Number 4, we got B. Number 5, we got Number 6, we got C.
Is it legal to light fireworks outside your grandfather's house who has PTSD? Yes,
Oh, here's my kill, bro. What? Why do I keep on going through my edits?
I don't know what's wrong with you guys that don't like to wear masks. Like, if there was an opportunity to not show my face, I would take it.
Woo! Get off.
Hey yo, we got a girl who decided to glue fucking pubes on her face.
And if you're gonna call me short, make sure you put term memory loss after it. Whack ass bro, my way, or the wait, what were we talking about? I forgot. What?
Hold on 1 second. Because not all ears are over here. Exactly. So pretty much with North Carolina, they started from just dirt and grass and ground and water, and it became what it
Took
is
my
now.
kill, bro?
So that's one of the biggest things I noticed within North Carolina. Hold on 1 second. I'm still hearing things. Shut the hell up and let us think.
Come get me, kid. I got no meds. My teammates came in to help. Like some blood, bruh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. TikTok. Just saved your life, kid.
Blaming another person for their
Oh, watch out. One shot. No.
Especially if you haven't seen
Yes, you did.
Hey, detective, the meat master. Like how you just see the pants and know the size. Do a whole crotch.
She brazy, blood.
X-ray eyes, a cooler vision. Like just look at your pants, but not on the inside. Look, like little glands and I don't know your dick size. Like that's what you fucking sound like.
Oh, that was a suicide bomber, bro.
TikTok activism.
He Duke came in here and let off a grenade, bro.
Bro, I'm proud to announce that racism is now illegal.
You want a treat? You want a treat? Sit. Sit. High five.
Not one marker on that, bro. Are you kidding me?
Bang. Good girl. Here you go.
Watch out behind you. I helped you. I shot him down.
I tried to
What is that? He's got a China lake or something. What am I watching right now? Dude, what is wiggling in nalgas, bro? Stop. Just a little bit. Okay. I got him. Gotcha too. Gotcha too. Thanks for the help.
We got some new exhaust on the car. Check it out.
Imagine.
Some gas, man.
Oh, here's some ammo. Cool. Alright, you going down, kid.
Nah.
It was all shotgun ammo, are you serious? And minis, probably. I got a shotgun blazy, bro. They're all right here, too.
Oh, dude, no way. That is so badass.
It's freaking tag, bro. Shut up. No, she didn't. Yo, she busted 90s up, bro. Is it just me or is she crazy black? How many kills did she have? She had 23?
Little Dicky. I'm Little Dicky. Little Dicky. Call me Dave.
So you ready to move out, kid?
What a fucking shit park, eh? You're a shit cunt parker. Look at the bath on this idiot.
It's so funny because I've seen it where the swimming instructors toss the baby into the pool and then they snap their fingers so that they can like see him.
But I like them new.
It's scary, bro. They just chuck them in. They're like freaking 5 months old, bro.
So apparently, my wife thinks
that people don't understand.
Got a minigun, bro. That's perfect for this game mode.
So just in case you don't know what this place is, it's a home. You wouldn't know that if you weren't told that, though. Right over here, this is a bathroom. Everyone knows what you're supposed to do in a bathroom, but just in case you don't, my
She
wife
said she's
reminds
Uncle
you,
Scar,
make sure you
bro.
wash your hands. But hold on, it gets better. It gets better. Right here, little dining room. What do we do in the dining room? We eat. But just in case you don't know that, you're gonna gather here around the table.
Bit.
And then what do we do in the table here? We eat.
Why you clowning? I'm gonna tell my mom.
You think I had a choice? How do adults do the thing where the
She gonna come with a chancla, bruh.
I can't do that. Keep eating that out.
I'm gonna tell her not to bring you Chinese food the next time she comes. Watch. Why she crying? This girl on TikTok. Yeah, text better for this game mode, bro.
Remember, guys, if you don't sin a little bit, Jesus died for nothing.
No, that's not it. Oh my God. What?
The graham crackers. Yes, bro, the graham crackers.
Cindy, guess what? How I look?
Good.
Head to toe from Costco. Head to toe from Costco. Costco, how I look? Head to toe from Costco.
I was looking for my dog and I was like, oh, he probably went to work. I literally was like, he probably went to work.
Finally, yo. Hunting rifle. The minis. I like the hunting rifle, yes. I gotta bolt that up, huh? How do you do the vault thingy?
You don't speak Spanish, right?
Okay, leave my property, please.
Mira, come on. Oh, you need to cut your nails.
Oh, hey, little boy, would you like to stay for our peanut butter popcorn? Can I bring one for my mom also? Oh, of course. Tell your mom to come right back here.
Why am I lost in this thing?
Today on the life of James, he's deciding that nothing that I do is right. I touched his waterfall, and he wants to complain to the manager. That's how this day is going. So, James, anything to say other than being a jerk?
No, I feel like you could have been nicer than you did.
You're not going to Target.
No.
Oh. There. Another one. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Crystal.
Oh, Maddie. Slow down, kiddo.
Hold on. Wait for it.
Good looking.
Oh, she jumped off first. I broke it down. It was following her, but she was just too quick.
Oh, she's a dumper. Oh, she's cute.
Stop.
Oh my God, he's cute.
She was the first one. Hey, vagina head.
Excuse me?
My name is Brie Rodriguez and I can walk on water.
Oh man, I died. Alright, there's 4 kills. Time to go blazy.
I'm staying at the most expensive restaurant in DC. Enjoying my meal.
Tell you what, you give me one good diggity dang reason why I should let you date my daughter. Can I get her pregnant? Well, fuck, that's the best dang reason I've ever done heard.
Yo, I'm fucking scared. I wanna keep my lamb. This lamb.
Instead of this element. But like there's no other like element.
You're right, sweetie.
Hey, if a girl sleeps with 10 guys in one night, what do you call
Ari.
it?
Let me hit that.
POV, you ordered room service. Hello? Is anyone fucking here? Hello?
Booyah, baby. I hit him for, what was that, 56? No, 142, bro.
Booyah, baby. Hit him for
If one of y'all says some silly ass name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath. Now be nice.
You need these?
Trying to yell.
Ladies, what do we mean? Not right now. This is my only time to eat. Okay? Sweetheart, my name.
What you got me? What the hell?
Just not right now. Okay, this is my only time to eat.
That was trippy. That sucked, bro. I'm over here shooting him, man. I land on him. He engages in a battle with somebody else, and he lets off a shot that shoots me. Like, what? I'm gonna snipe this fool, watch. Gotcha. Gotcha. Dang it.
Oh my god. Look
Gotcha.
how they left this room. Look how they left. Wait, where's that tortilla on the top of the fridge?
Gotcha. Wow, I should have built. I should have built.
Kiss so we can say hi to him. Alright. We're gonna go say hi to him. I'm sorry. I'm trying to eat lunch here. Ain't a fella do nothing right? Gosh dang, you're like my wife. Sorry.
Hey, if you go to a super Pentecostal church and you want to trick everyone into thinking you can speak in tongues, just say, should have bought a Honda, but I bought a Kia. Like, really fast. Just like roll your eyes and, you know, should have bought a Honda, but I bought a Kia.
It's your 21st birthday. Are you excited?
Yes.
How are we feeling?
Good.
Good. Awesome. How are we doing?
Well, Claire's obviously not good.
Claire? Claire.
Really?
Chef.
Thanks. Gracias. Gracias. Danke. Thank you.
For what?
Your casket?
Number 5, Grayson from South Carolina.
I've noticed that some people are here for climate
Oh,
change and some
stop
people
it.
are here against climate change. Are you here for or against
Oh
climate
my
change?
god.
I don't know, like,
Wait, you have a something.
Ah!
You're not even putting off the sensors.
Oh. It's the remix to make.
What?
Spicy McChicken. Wait. Chicken. Wait, chicken.
Downside to having a stingray that knows you.
Ever wonder if he's cheating on you? Buy him a pair of reflective sunglasses and find out.
Okay, hold on. How many oceans are there?
There are 8 fucking oceans.
Okay, but there's 5.
Then why did they make the movie called Ocean's 8?
That has nothing to do with it.
What's going on?
So number 1, and I hate to state the obvious, but talk to girls.
Yo, look at me, cuz.
Great idea. I just don't think it's.
Oh, you didn't let me let the shot go off. I had him scoped, yo. Look at my live stream. If you don't believe me.
Have you guys had sex on it?
No, she didn't. Stop. Yeah, I heard you. There's this young little black kid. He's on a train, right? And you know how sometimes trains pass each other in different directions? He was looking out the window and he was like really close to the window, like staring. And the other train came in really fast and it scared the crap out of him. He jumped and looked at his dad who was recording the video. Whatever.
Everyone on the horizon. Everybody is blowing off fireworks right now. You can see them in the distance. Holy crap. But I like the moon.
Alright, y'all. My boss told me to stay 5 minutes after work and wanted to talk to you for like progress of my job. So either I'm about to get fired or I'm about to get a raise. I'm unemployed.
Hello.
So apparently, my wife thinks that people don't understand what place Paul is in this house. So just in case you don't know what the place is, it's a home. You wouldn't know that if you weren't told that, though. Right over here, this is the bathroom. Everyone knows what you're supposed to do in the bathroom, but just in case you don't, my wife reminds you, make sure you wash your hands. But hold on, it gets better, Right here, the little dining room. What do we do in the dining room? We eat. But just in case you don't know that, you're gonna gather here around the table. And then what do we do in the table here? We eat.
He pointed at it when it came over. The way you did it was just so funny.
You think I had a choice?
How do adults do the thing where they're on the phone, they're doing dishes, and they're having their shoulder thing? I can't do that. I just keep getting that phone when you're trying to be dirty or something. Because watch.
Oh.
Remember, guys, if you don't sin a little bit, Jesus died for nothing.
No, that's not it. Oh my God. What? Run, we're arrested now.
This is the face of disappointment.
Hey, Cindy, guess what? How I look?
Look good.
Head to toe from Costco. Head to toe from Costco. Costco, how I look?
Okay.
Head to toe from Costco.
Why am I still playing Rumble? Wait, what? Did she just skin shocked because she got scared?
Head to toe from Costco.
I was looking for my dog, and I was like,
I have a feeling that everybody I run into is gonna be at us
I
already.
literally was like,
Right
you
now.
know which one to work.
Golden Sniper. We got two now.
Hey mom, what's this? You know I speak Spanish, right?
Okay, leave my property, please.
Come down. Come on. Oh, you need a picture in the house?
Oh, hey, little boy, would you like to stay for our peanut butter popcorn? Can I bring one to my mom also? Oh, of course. Tell your mom to come right back here.
So today on the life of James, he's deciding that nothing that I do is right. I touched his waterfall, and he wants to complain to the manager. That's how this day is going. So James, anything to say other than being a jerk?
What?
No, I feel like you could have been nicer when you did.
You're not going to Target.
No.
Oh! There. Another one. Oh my goodness. Oh, Maddie. Slow down, kiddo.
Dad!
Oh.
Dad!
Huh?
Good looking. Ooh, he's a little strange looking. Oh God, he's like Lilish looking. He's good looking. Oh, she's cute. Is that a girl? Oh, he's a little bit different looking. Oh my God, he's cute.
She was the first one. What is this? Hey, vagina head.
Excuse me?
My name is Brie Rodriguez, and I can walk on water.
Gotcha. Yo. Night.
I'm staying at the most expensive restaurant in DC over. Enjoy my meal.
Tell you what, you give me one good diggity dang reason why she didn't date my daughter. Can I get her pregnant? Well, fuck, that's the best dang reason I've ever done heard.
Yo, I'm fucking scared. I wanna put my lamp, this lamp, inside of this outlet. Cause like this is how the light lamp is.
You're doing great, sweetie.
What? Haha, good shit. Oh shoot. Good stuff.
Hey, if a girl sleeps with 10 guys in one night, what do you call her?
What? Oh, stop it.
Yo, B, you ordered room service.
Hello? Is anyone fucking here? Hello?
Oh my gosh.
I'm eating your goddamn food.
If one of y'all says some silly ass name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath. Now be nice.
You mean Denise?
Yes.
Woo!
Ladies, what do we need? Not right now. This is my only time to eat. Okay? Sweetheart, I know you need help. Just not right now. Okay, this is my only time to eat.
This my edits aren't going through right.
I know you need help. I'd rather not spend my lunch break helping students, okay? Come back in spirit. I can help you.
What?
Okay, this is my only time to eat.
Get your ass. couch. I just wanted to.
Oh my god. Look how they left this room.
Ooh, got sniped.
Look how they left Raven.
Captain America.
Tortilla on the top of the fridge.
Alright, I know what I gotta do. If I make it though. Interior!
Yes, we can say hi to him. Alright. We're gonna go say hi to him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to eat lunch here. Ain't a fella doing nothing right? You're like, dang, you're like my wife. Sorry.
Hey, if you go to a super Pentecostal church and you want to trick everyone into thinking you can speak in tongues, just say, should have bought a Honda, but I bought a Kia. It's really fast. Should have bought a Honda, but I bought a Kia.
21st birthday, are you excited?
Yes.
How are we feeling?
Good.
Good. Awesome. How are we doing?
Well, Claire's obviously not good.
Gotcha.
Claire.
Really?
I got lucky though. I don't know why I started drinking.
Shut.
Thanks. Grazie. Gracias. Danke. Thank you.
For what? Your casket?
Number 5, Grayson. I'm so
I knew that would happen. I just wanted to mess with him though.
I've noticed that some people are here for climate change and some people are here against climate change. Are you here for or against climate change?
I don't know about you guys.
Wait, you have a something. Oh.
Where is he?
You're not even putting off the sensors.
So nice to make you hot and spicy chicken. Chicken.
Downside to having a stingray that knows you.
Ever wonder if he's cheating on you? Buy him a pair of reflective sunglasses and find out.
Okay, hold on. How many oceans are there?
There are 8 fucking oceans.
Okay, but there's 5.
Then why did they make a movie called Ocean's 8?
That has nothing to do with it.
What's going on? So number 1, and I hate to state the obvious, but talk to girls.
Listen, you have a great idea. I just don't think it's realistic. For that reason, I'm out.
Thank you so much for showing me your lovely home. Oh, of course. That is a great couch. Have you guys had sex on it? Yeah.
I just really want to live in Florida. It's just sunny and nice and pretty, just all year round. It's like forever summer. Man, fuck this place.
I was nervous on the first day of school.
Feet, take it.
I didn't know who I was gonna sit next to.
Here.
Whoa! Is that it? Really? Oh.
I
just found out that there's a fetish for migraines, so now I know that every time I've been in class and I said that I had a headache, some creepy guy in the back of the room's been posted up like, "Nani? What was that, my queen? Please rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10.
Come on, guys, take me seriously. I really seriously don't know how to turn this off. Okay, take me seriously. This is a business meeting. We have to be 100% professional. I don't know. This is my kid's computer. I don't know what happened. Just take me seriously, okay? So our percentages for the rest of the month are going.
Oh, a perfect warm potato.
My daddy just eat real sand.
Wow, this guy went off right now, and he ended with me, bro. Jesus.
Nothing at all. You just don't see anything. Just wink at me.
That flight was cheaper than one to Italy. That one was free.
You know what that's gonna look like?
Oh, that was cool.
Okay.
That was cool.
I be shopping at Walmart. Say money live better. Say money live better.
Guys, my sister is sitting down and I'm gonna prank her and tell her this is a lollipop. She's sitting down doing her homework. She'll never know. Hey sis, I got your lollipop. This isn't a lollipop.
Are you gonna eat all that, Betty? Nick, what are you